In this session 4 of week 2, we will be discussing about emotions, labeling and expression. Emotion labeling and expression is a twofold process generally occurring simultaneously. It involves emotion labeling, which refers to the ability to provide and use appropriate labels and descriptions for emotions once they are recognized and acknowledged. Emotion expression refers to expressing appropriately any emotion through verbal as well as non-verbal communication, moderating the intensity, though behavioral expression may not be totally eliminated. Many a times, when an individual is able to label and recognize an emotion, the person may seek to express it in some manner. Hence, labeling an emotion not only facilitates but also enhances the expression of the emotion in the most appropriate and acceptable manner. Another advantage is that onlookers can empathize and rationalize the resultant behavior, thus avoiding any kind of misunderstanding in communication. At the same time, one can also know the why of a particular behavioral disposition of people, minimizing any resultant emotional outburst. It is important for children to be able to express their emotions so that their feelings can be understood by others. It is important also to understand a wide range of feelings for two reasons. One is that when one can describe and name feeling one experiences, one can have a better opportunity to let others accurately know how she feels and also deal with her own feelings in appropriate manner. The second reason being, when a child becomes aware of wide range of emotions, she can empathize with others and become compassionate towards others. Each emotion tries to convey some hidden message about self, about others. Therefore, as long as it is a good response at times, not something that upsets you or the other people around, all emotion expressions are acceptable. It is therefore important to know what we are feeling and how best we can express it. The more you hide your feelings, the more they show. The more you deny your feelings, the more they grow. Here are some of the tips that can be of use when we have to delve deep into our emotions, name them, experience them, and gradually let them go. First one is be emotion literate. Learn to read others' emotions and also know what it feels like when one is happy, sad, angry, disgusted, surprised, and frightened. Have an understanding of how our behavior is altered because of feelings we have about the situation or the event. Emotions affect decision making, so avoid taking important decisions in states of heightened emotions. Learn how to experience the emotion as it comes without attaching any judgment or value to it. By turning away from experiencing our deepest fears and pains, we also lose access to the sweetest and most exciting moments of life. We as humans are wired to be in a state of bliss. Therefore, in an upsetting situation, we make efforts to fall back to normal as soon as possible. Bottling up emotions or ignoring them is devastating. Experience each emotion with openness and humility and let go of them to get back to a state of calm and peace. Acknowledge and label how of a feeling and what can be done about it instead of focusing on why of a feeling. Work towards becoming the best version of you regardless of what others expect of you and taught you to be. feel the fear of being anything less than the best you, and the guilt and shame of not living up to people's expectation would eventually lose its hold. This brings us to the end of this section on emotions, labeling and expression. In the next session, we will discuss some facts and beliefs about emotions and how our behavior is shaped in response to our belief system. Thank you.